Coach Sanderson, Zain Retherford comes through, gets the job done here at the Olympic Qualifier. 7 matches over 2 days, 6 wins. Just take me through the experience from your lens in the corner coaching Zain throughout the weekend.
Well, Zain, it's just, first thing, it's always an honor to be in his corner. He's so tough, he works so hard, he does everything right, he's respectful. Whatever kind of game plan we come up with him, for him, he just goes out and tries to execute it. And coming into this tournament, we were a little bit nervous. The weight cut to drop down from 70 kilos was difficult. And he looked great at the trials. We weren't sure if his body was going to turn around as fast as we needed to, but he looked really good yesterday morning. And then today, he looked big, he looked strong, he was fast, and so it was just, it was great to watch and be a part of it.
So how do you navigate your athlete through a process like this where you have trials, you have to peak for that, and then you have just a couple of weeks before you turn around and heading out here for honestly an even tougher tournament, a steeper competition with high stakes?
Well, partly he knew coming in, he coming in the trials, he knew what it was going to be. You win the trials, you still got to go get that weight qualified. It's kind of a strange feeling to win the Olympic trials and know that you still have this coming up. But we have a great coaching staff. I have a great staff of people we work with, and we just spend time thinking about it, talking about it, communicating with athletes, talking about other athletes and with other athletes in our program, and just come up with a game plan. We have a group of people around the program, support staff, and, nutritionists and massage people and doctors and psychologists, and our training lab friends. Everybody gets involved and just come up with a plan. And, like I said, Zain he listens and follows, and he executes.
Talk more about this culture you have within Nittany Lion. You have a whole crew out here supporting Zain. Nittany's out here, warming them up, and they just wrestled obviously for the Olympic spot not too long, a couple weeks ago, right? And Farner and Jordan Conway's out here. The whole crew.
Yes.
Let's talk about that.
Those guys are great. You're asking guys. Jake, of course. He's one of the coaches, so he's going to be here. But with Nittany and Jordan Conway, you're asking them to be away from their families and their lives for a long time. Jordan did an excellent job, and Nittany, he said just a few weeks ago he was defeated to be here himself, and I made the phone call to him a couple weeks ago and said, asked him if he'd be interested in coming out, and he took him a second. He said yes. Basically I'll do anything for Zain, and he was great. Great attitude, great energy, and he was there every step of the way with him. So yeah, just these guys, we're so blessed and thankful that they're willing to do that for these guys too.
Just looking ahead now, Zain's got a couple months to prepare for the Olympic Games. In your mind, what does Zain need to do over the next couple months to be his best self?
First thing, we get him back, get him rested up, and the second thing is we just sit down, watch some film together, get with the group, start making a plan on where he needs to make some adjustments, and that's all we're doing. We're going to tinker right now. He's wrestling great, right? He's scoring points. His defense is good, parterre is good, so we just need to figure out what little things we need to do different just to get him on top of that podium at the Olympics. And we also use the national team staff. Coach Russell was in the corner. He was great. I rely on him a lot during those matches. He's got a great mind. And then Bill Zadek, technically, he's someone that we go to as well. So just taking advantage of our resources all the way through, and so we have them ready to go. Thank you.